welcome to my channel and my mom's channel.
Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is Memory Karonga speaking, as we have discussed last week of how to be a good father because it was Father's Day. So this is the continuation. It's part 2 of how to be a good father. So please bear with me and listen to whatever I have to say. I'm no expert, but I just say what I think or what I've seen how fathers should be. Thank you for those ones that I've watched and for those ones that are still going to watch. Let's talk more. Number 3, behaving responsibly. That one is a very difficult one for our fathers in Namibia. Behaving responsibly. I'm studying something that has to do with children. And in my studies, I found out that children, as a human being, figured out already by the age of 4. When they're at the age of 4, they have already known what type of person you are. And children learn through what they see. Children are not born with knowing the right morals. They are not born with distinguishing between right and wrong, but they pick those things up. And we are the role models of our children. We show our children what to do. And a father needs to be a perfect role model for his child. For instance, a father will come drunk in the middle of the night. What does that child see? He sees that it is a quality of a man to be a drunkard. He sees his father does not have a relationship with his mother, or he does not even respect the mother. What does the boy do? He never respects women because they believe that my father is showing me not to respect women because I see that from my mother. So fathers need to be perfect role models. I'm not saying we are perfect beings, but try as much as you can to be that role model that you want your child to be. I just want to ask a question. Be that father or be that man. You be that man whom you want your daughter to marry. If you introspect yourself and see yourself that you are not that man that you want your daughter to marry, then don't be that man. Be an example in your child's life. Children learn from us. Let me go very quickly to the book of Proverbs 22 verse 6. The Bible says, train up a child in a way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it. If you are coming home drunk, if you are smoking in front of the children, if you are beating the child's way, that is the way you are training your child. You are training your child to come home drunk. What society are you creating? You are training your child to abuse substances. You are training your child to abuse the mother. So if you are training your child in such a way, what society are we creating? Because I believe that fathers are the creator of the society we have. And we have a broken society because fathers have lost their place. Fathers, come back to their place. Please come back to your place. Be involved. Be responsible. Be an example that you want your child to be. Because most of the time, there is a proverb that says that the apple does not fall far from the tree. Meaning the child is looking up to the father in order to be who he has to be. A girl first love, a girl's first love, is to be a father. Father needs to teach the girl that the man is supposed to love you and protect you, care for you. But if the father is not there, the girl starts looking for those things. And that's where the girl starts prematurely indulging into dating, sexual activities, and all the things that she does not need to. Because the father is not playing the role. Fathers, let's do the right thing. I ain't a father, I'm not gonna be a father, but I had the best father. And my husband is an example of a good father. What else does the father need to be? Being emotional. Number 4, fathers, be emotionally engaged with your children. I can just think about one thing. That be emotionally engaged with your children. Sometimes a boy child will come to the father and say that I'm sad because this girlfriend of mine dumped me. And the father would mostly respond and say, men don't cry. Men do cry. Men have emotions. True men shows emotion. Not too emotional, but it is good to be emotionally involved. Know the time that your child is sad. Know the time that your child is misplaced, especially if you have a female child, if you have a girl child. Girls are very fragile. Girls are very emotional beings. So when the girl is emotional, be involved, advise her, take her through this journey. Show the first person whom you need to show your emotions to is your wife, the mother of that child. That is where you mold the emotional being of the child. That is how you are being emotional. Appreciate the woman. Kiss the woman. Let the child see that you are showing emotion to the mother. That way, the child see an example that it is not vulnerable to show emotions. Because most of the men are trained not to show emotions. It is a sissy, or you're being a sissy by showing emotions. That's what they believe, and they don't show emotion. But men are also created with emotions, and I believe men ought to show emotions through. Number 5, being physically available. That is the problem I have with the Namibian man. That is the problem I have with the Namibian man. Namibian men, physical availability of them is scarce. Not all of them though, but majority of them. Men are leaving the physical availability part to the woman. You need to be physically available to your children's life. Know when they are sleeping. Know what they are up to. Know everything about your children. Nobody needs to come and be physically involved. Nobody needs to come and train your child for you. You need to train your child. That's why you need to have the number of children that you can care for, that you can be physically available for. Children see the presence of their parents and they see that they are cared for. Children love their parents to be involved. Even sometimes when the children are playing, go sit and play with them. It means the world to them. Those are memories that you are creating. Those are the memories that we keep for the rest of our lives. Just go back to yourself. When you were growing up, do you have a memory of your father being involved into your life? And do you treasure that? I assure you, you have memories. If you had a father involved in your life, you have memories of your father and you treasure them dearly. And if you didn't have memories of your fathers being involved, then I think that you are regretting that you never had your father's presence in your life. Number 6, a father needs to provide for a child financially. That is the most thing that I have seen the fathers in Namibia, let me say, 20%, 30%, then we raise the bar a bit. 40% of the fathers will just send money home. This child buy gifts. Make sure they have food to eat. Yes, a father needs to provide for their children financially. That is also part of provision that the father has to give to a child. You need to support your child financially as a father figure. This child cannot put their life through, or they cannot put themselves through school without money. They cannot raise themselves without money. They cannot be healthy without money. They need support, financial support from you. They need to eat, it costs money. They need to sleep, there's a shelter, it costs money. They need to drink water, trust me, costs money in Namibia. Children need your financial contribution. Whenever the child is also sick, they need to go to the hospital. Even if it is the state hospital, there's a minimum requirement that we need to contribute at the state hospital. That is also needed, yes. And also, when the child is on medical aid, we need to contribute on the levy that we are supposed to pay. Child needs money, so fathers are ought to contribute towards the children's financial needs, the mother and the father, but it is the responsibility of the father to provide for the child financially. Having influence in the child raising process. When the child is being raised, then the father needs, number 7, last but not the least, the father needs to have influence on the way the child is raised. And you have to have influence on the decisions that are made. What school the child goes to, who the child's friends are, where you leave the child, what is happening to your child while you are at work. You need to have decisions, what extramural activities the child is playing. Fathers need to be involved in major decisions. For instance, if the parents are relocating, the father needs an influence on that factor. The father needs to give a go ahead that my child is going to this area, my child is going to be with me, my child is going to be surrounded by this person. That is the obligation of the father. Make sure that the area where your child is safe. So people cannot prey on our children. So people cannot make our children victims of circumstances. Fathers, take your stand. Fathers, take your place. Fathers, come back to your place. These are one of the things I believe a father should have. I am no expert. I'm not saying they're the best things that the father should have, but these are the things that I have thought about, research about, and see that children needs. Because if you're a father, you need to have a child in order to be a father. But I don't believe it's only a father that has given birth or that is a child biologically that is a father. But there can be a man that is also not a biological father of that child, which is standing in all these characteristics that we have listed, that is standing in all these things, the major decisions, that is there physically, that is there emotionally, that is there for the child, providing for the child, that is there when the child falls from the bed, or perhaps if the child is probably even falling from a bicycle, he's consoling the child. That is a father. Father is not described by blood. Father is not described by anything, but father is described by character. I believe, and I challenge every man that is watching this video, or that is going to watch this video, or that has watched this video, be the best father. Be the best version of a father you can be to your child, so that we can make a better Namibia, so that we can make a better life for our children, so that we can raise integrated people with integrity, children with integrity, people with high standards of moral, people that can stand out, people that will perform, children that will make the best leaders. Children learned, or they are learning from us. We are examples to children. Fathers, be the example. Be the father that you want your child to be. If a child see a father that is drunk, he's gonna be a drunk. If a child see a father that is never present, he is never gonna be present. If a child see a father that is always hitting the mother, that is abusive, he is going to be abusive. If a child see a father that does not care, he is not gonna care. Because children learn through what we show them. We are the first role models children have. For a boy child, the boy child sees his father as his biggest superhero, his biggest role model. His father is not a liar, his father is not a weakling, and his father is the best father to him. So be careful of what you are showing your children. Happy Father's Day, everybody, and enjoy your day. Be the best father. Sometimes in all these things that I have mentioned, you might not find yourself 100%, but it's okay. You're a human being. We are work in progress. Work towards being the best father. Work towards raising the best children. Work towards being the best of the best. Your competition is not with another father, but it's with the father you were yesterday and being a better father today. So guys, please send this message to your father. Send this message to anybody that you know are fathers. Even don't just send it to the world's fathers. Send it also to the good fathers and tell them that I'm wishing them all happiest Father's Day. Today I'm going to take this moment and wish my husband a happy Father's Day. That man is the best father I could ask for. He's the father to my children, and first of all, he's the father to me. I don't have a father, and God blessed me with a man that is a father. I want to wish my 3 brothers that I have, that I sit in the womb with, and also my other half brother, a happy Father's Day. Barnabas, happy Father's Day. Vinicius, happy Father's Day. I know you're not a father yet. Cedric, happy Father's Day. You're not a father yet. Brendan, I know you're also not a father, but I mean, you're the last, but you're the powerfulest. Happy Father's Day. I know you guys that I mentioned right now, you're going to be the best dads ever. I know that God is going to make you best examples of fatherhood. Pastor Brendan, sorry, Prophet, happy Father's Day, I love you. All the men that has portrayed fatherhood in my life, happy Father's Day. I love you for showing me love. I love you and I thank you that you are father to me. Thank you very much for being the father that I need. And everybody, women, mothers, celebrate your man for being the best dad that he is. Children, celebrate your dad for being the best dad that he is. Once he's no more there, he's never gonna come back. He is just gonna live one life and go back to his father, which is in heaven. So celebrate the fathers you have. Even if he's not the best, don't judge him. Pray for him. God is going to change him into the best father that he can be. But celebrate the fact that you have a father. And those that has broken relationships with your fathers, pray for them. Pray for peace in your heart. Pray for God to give you courage to mend that broken relationship. I know it's not easy, but then there's everything is possible. God is the God of impossibilities. I had a song that was saying he's the impossibility specialist. So God is the impossibility specialist. There's nothing impossible with God. So if you have a broken relationship with your father, please just pray. God, trust me, God will help you. But know one thing, as I said earlier, God is the father to the fatherless. So He is our father first. He is the one that portrays fatherhood. He is the one that shows us what a father should be before we find our earthly or biological fathers. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please just subscribe, like, and comment. Please share it with other people. Share it with fathers. I know it's even this message is maybe even gonna reach those ones after after Father's Day. But I think, it's never too late. Information can always reach someone. Ciao. Love you guys. Thumbs up, please. Thank you very much for coming to the end of my video. It is much appreciated that you guys have watched this video, and this means a lot to me that I have people that are participating and people that believe in me. I know this message was meant for Father's Day, but then this message I cut it in two because it was long, as you can see. If you haven't watched part 1, go back first, watch part 1 and then come back to part 2, because it's messages that are following each other. Thank you again once more for watching. It means the world to me. And please share it with the best fathers that you know. And as I wish happy Father's Day to the people, important men in my life, it's a belated Father's Day wishes. My husband knows that I already did that and wished him a happy Father's Day on the Father's Day. But then the others, just know that your girl had to do the editing later in the week, so bear with me. Thank you once more. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Memory Karunga is out. Till we meet again in the next one.